Hey, I'm Pete.
And I'm Keith, and we are the co-owners of the KP Elite Real Estate team here at Exp Realty, bringing you our February 2021 market update.
Interesting to see how we're starting off this year. So typically we see a rise in those listings in January, right? Everybody says holidays are done. We're going into the new year. Now I'm going to finally list my house. So we usually get a little bump in January in those listings, start to see some inventory, which we can really use right now, but not this year. 2021, we actually saw our inventory decrease at the end of the month. So we're sitting here the beginning of February, and we saw a decrease of 14.5% in the listings.
It's absolutely incredible. And so we're now seeing numbers of this month. The last time I checked, we were at 4,558 active listings. That's it.
Can you remind everybody what typical numbers are?
Last February, even in a strong market, we had almost 12,000 listings. And in a typical market, we're expecting between 20 and 30,000 active listings on a market.
So these numbers are just historic lows.
Ridiculous. And it makes sense. So that's why we're seeing a very interesting stat coming into February here. We're actually seeing the demand almost decrease a little bit. It actually did. It decreased a little bit because of just some buyer fatigue. Some buyers are out there probably getting frustrated. It's a very tough competitive market. And with less and less inventory to look at, people are starting to second guess, man, do we rent another lease for another year, or do we wait and not buy that next house yet?
I want to buy one, but there's nothing there, right?
Yeah. And even with that, we still saw sales continuing to climb, and we still are seeing a slight appreciation month over month.
Absolutely. Yeah, more than slight. We're definitely seeing that appreciation there. And so in all of this, with this record low inventory, we've got some bright spots. I'd definitely say one bright spot is we are seeing the new build construction kicking up. We're seeing the builders trying to keep up with this demand, or building more really than they have over the last decade. But even that's just getting snapped up as soon as it goes out there. But at least they're trying. That's a little bit of a bright spot, bringing new inventory to the market.
And a big push with that is we're going to start to see those builders continuing to stretch on the horizons of the Phoenix metro market. They're continuing to push more into rural areas because that's where the land is. And with the fact that people are tending to work at home more often than not now, they don't have to commute as far as they needed to in the past. And so because of that, you're able to afford more house at a farther distance away from the normal job site.
Yeah, so you get those first-time buyers. Might have to go a little bit further to get one, but it might be the only option right now.
Yeah, and it's helping people fight a little bit of that competitive nature. They're able to get into a new build a little bit easier than where we're seeing where it's multiple offers on the table in some really tough districts, especially here in the East Valley.
Yeah, still tough out there. So, I mean, we're looking at this. We've got, record low inventories, sales still continuing to rise, appreciation still coming up month over month. Is any of this likely to change anytime soon? I don't think so. It seems like this is probably where we're going to be looking at least for the next several months, probably the majority of this year. So in reality, what we're probably going to see is supply continue to stay low. Possibly go even lower. We'll see. I mean, interest rates are going to continue to probably stay low here for most of the year. So this situation that we've got, very tight supply, very much a seller's market right now, probably going to stay like that. And like we said, guys, might even get a little worse here over the next couple months as we get into, what is the busiest time of year here in the spring for us. Still going to see those prices that are going to continue to rise, and that inventory is going to stay low.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, guys, continue to send us your questions at kpeliteaz.com. We'd love to answer everything that you guys have on mind and be able to bring some of those questions to our next show next month when we bring you our market update. Follow us on our YouTube channel, and also check out our new podcast that just got launched. We'd love to have you be a subscriber and be part of that. Follow us at Instagram at the KP Elite, and we'll see you guys next month.
See you guys.